15 years ago, unbeknownst to me, when I was only around 3 years old, my parents had another child, a son, that up until today, I'd never known about. The reason being, you know the story, the background of my family, growing up very poor, and as I already had a sister, it was just too much. We were unable to provide for this newborn baby, so someone that we knew from around town came and took him away. They said they'd be able to take care of him. Just like that, she took him. She was gone. My brother, who I'd never known about, my parents decided not to tell me as I grew up. But today, he's come back. He's come home. And this is my first time meeting my long-lost brother, who goes by the name of RB Song. And not only is he a member of my family, he's going to be a member of my team, Red Bull Leipzig. Andre's a footballer as well, one of the most promising upcoming talents. And this can't be true, man. But it is. And we're going to get to know him a lot closer. He's coming back with us to Germany, and he's ready to take on season number 4 with us in the goalkeeper career mode. Welcome back, boys. It's the My Player with GTA storylines. Let's get in to season 4. So the past few days have been pretty insane, to say the least. I mean, I've just found out that I have a brother that I've never known about my entire life. It's crazy. And, well, he's coming back with me to Germany. He's signed for the club I'm currently playing. If you guys didn't already see, he is a striker, and I'm bringing him back home, boys. May as well. He's going to crash on my couch for the time being. And I'm showing around the city. We're talking, and I just want to get to know him, man, because it's not every day that you just find out you have a brother. And it completely makes sense, because you guys know, if you've been watching this series from episode number 1, I come from a very poor family, and, well, my family had my brother, their son, and they just couldn't provide for him, so they had to send him away. And I guess they just felt it was best that I never knew about him, just so I wouldn't be upset, or I wouldn't, risk, hurting myself going to look for him. I don't know. Whatever the case is, he's back now, and it's great. I couldn't be more thrilled. Into the first game of the episode, first game of season number 4 of this career mode. And you can see the starting 11. My bro isn't in there. You would have seen from his rating that he's starting out very, very high, and 85 overall. Like, you don't see that every day from a player that young, but he's got great potential, and he's already one of the highest rated players on this team. But for some reason, let's just hope that he's gonna find the starting 11 soon. If not, man, I guess the manager is just thinking that he's not experienced yet. They want to put the veterans in. They want to still develop my brother, see how he performs. All I know is I'm back in the starting 11 after, well, a rough previous season. We played well, but it just didn't end on a very good note. Yeah, go watch that episode if you guys haven't. And if you may be new to the series, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already. This My Player series, for the time being, is going to be on 2 days a week, 2 episodes per week. I apologize, man. I know so many of you have been enjoying the series. It's one of my most viewed My Players of all time, most liked My Players of all time. And again, one of the reasons being, I think, is just because I'm not throwing it out there every single day. I'm not rushing to make new episodes, which may lower the quality. I'm taking my time with these boys. I'm giving you more games, more storylines. The videos are longer. I'm just putting a lot more effort into these, and I think it's just showing in the content. I think you guys have been enjoying this more than any goalkeeper career mode, or just any career mode in general that I've ever done on the channel. And so far in this game, first one of the episode, first game of the season, Werder Bremen is the team we're taking on. First half comes to a close. We're keeping that clean sheet. I'm just looking to continue to improve as a player. We have advanced Well, we're starting the season at an 85. You're going to see later in the episode we're going to advance to an 86 overall rated goalkeeper as we take the lead right here 1-0, 81st minute. I'm hoping that by the end of the season, we could potentially be 90 overall. That would be absolutely absurd. And then, we'll see what happens, man. I'm still with Leipzig now, but you know, as my rating progresses and as I keep these clean sheets like I'm doing at this game right here, the big teams are going to continue to call my name. They're going to put in the transfers very, very soon. And we're going to have to make that decision. We're with our brother here in Germany, but could we be with our brother for long? Or what's going to happen with that, boys? Are we going to end up leaving him soon? That is all going to be answered in due time. Into a trading session we go. And struggling a little bit right here with these 1v1 situations. There we go. Finally making ourselves a save right there. And I've had to really kind of take my brother under my wing because he's never done anything like this before, boys. He's never been in the big city. This is one of his first times leaving Cameroon. And he's a little disappointed that he hasn't been starting. So I'm trying to calm his nerves. We're doing a little bit of bonding right here. Again, I'm just trying to get to know who he is, what type of person he is. I mean, he's my brother after all, and we have so much to catch up on. We're playing a little golf right here, boys, calming the nerves and just releasing some of that stress he's had. Like I said, it's very hard transitioning from Cameroon over to a bigger country, playing in front of so many people. He hasn't played yet, but just being in that stadium, being in that atmosphere. You guys know how we had to adjust the same way in this series as we came over from Cameroon to Paris FC when we signed to play for them. And you guys may be asking, why is he not playing for a smaller club? Well, one of the reasons why Leipzig decided to sign him was obviously because they found out he was my brother. But more importantly, they knew that with me being on the team with him, I would be able to help him grow as a player, as a person, and hopefully blossom into a superstar. We'll see though if his rating stays at 85. I know it's quite high as he's starting his career, but boys, it could easily drop very, very fast depending on how he adjusts from playing as one of the top youth players back in Cameroon to now playing in the big leagues, boys, playing in the freaking Bundesliga, one of the biggest leagues in the world. Game 2 though, he's still not in the starting 11, so he's still just having to train, get used to things. Hopefully he'll be starting soon, boys. Let's get into this one. Gladbach, that is who we're taking on. And this would be one hell of a game. You are most likely just only gonna see goals from the highlights I show you guys. We're starting out taking a 1-0 lead. Let's just let these highlights roll. And again, I'm going to be kind of talking about where we're going to be going here in season numero 4. We are going to be playing here with Leipzig. The plan is to stay for the entire season. We'll see where we're at in January, though. I know some of you guys were talking in the comments when we're going to move, if we may want to move in January, if that could be best suited for just our career moving forward. We're going to have to see where we're at in the Bundesliga, see where we're at in the Champions League, and we'll make our decision then. And also, of course, you guys know one of the main storylines of the season is my brother, how he's going to do here at Leipzig, how he's going to advance moving forward. And of course, you guys are going to get all the drama, all of those storylines you love with this new acquisition, I guess, for Leipzig, bringing in my brother, RB Song. And we're going to get to learn a little bit more about his past, what it was like growing up. Did he even knew that he had a family out there, a brother, myself? What went into all that, boys? We're going to find that out in due time later on in this season. Season number 4. And you are seeing these highlights. Honestly, I can't believe it. 4-1, 49th minute. I did concede 1 goal, but is it really going to matter? Our attack is dominating in this one. It's just been an incredible game. And right here, we're going to end up making it 5-1, excuse me. The goals just keep coming. Yeah, if we could just play like this all year, man, we may have the Bundesliga on lockdown. And the funny thing about this isn't like a bad team in the Bundesliga. This is one of the best teams in the Bundesliga, Gladbach. 83rd minute. is going to be a chance for them to get one back as a penalty is awarded right here. Yellow card to my teammate Diaz. And here we go. I got to step up, hopefully save a pen right here. Can we do it? I don't know about that, man. Did not look like a penalty to me whatsoever. All right, let's do it. We haven't really had many opportunities to save penalties so far in my career. We have saved one before, though. So if we were to save it right here, it wouldn't be the first time. Player steps up. We dive to the left, boys. What a freaking save. We guessed right, and that is what you like to see. Oh, my God. It's always so nerve-wracking when the player steps up to take the penalty, and it's literally just a guessing game at that point. And I guessed right, and we're making the save. But Mönchengladbach would end up getting one more right here on a little bit of a mistake from myself as I end the game. I punched the first one out, and I go try to punch the second one out, and I just couldn't get the ball. It's put in the back of the net by Mönchengladbach. But hey, man, look at this. It's a 5-2 win. Like, that was just such a high-scoring game. We concede two, but our attack, unbelievable. What a game that was. What a win that was. And we're starting the year out with 2 wins. But my brother, still yet to play. So we made a decision, my brother and myself. The house I was living at before was literally suited for one person. It had 1 bedroom, it literally had a couch, a kitchen. My brother had been sleeping on the couch for the past few weeks, so I decided, you know what, let's take some of that money from the Under Armour sponsorship that I received in the last episode, I believe. Let's buy a new crib. A crib with a few more bedrooms, a little more space, a pool. Look at this place, man. It's gonna suit myself, my brother. And hey, man, if another teammate wants to move in, we're gonna have room. We got the personal gym in here as well, the nice kitchen, the nice views of Germany. Now, this is what I dreamt of when I become a professional footballer, living in the big houses like this, and I'm finally starting to earn enough money where I can upgrade. And I wouldn't say this is a huge mansion just yet. Hopefully, I'll be there one day. If I keep growing, boys, honestly, in no time, we're going to be living in even bigger houses than this. That house, though, man, you're going to be seeing a lot of it this year, this season, I should say, in the upcoming storylines. And I'm excited, man. Wow. Just the fact that in these 4 short seasons I've been playing, I've started out living in a trailer season number 1 to living in a house this big in season number 4 just shows how hard I've worked to get to this point. Transfer window deadline day. Huge moves being made around the Bundesliga. I'm just speeding through every single team. You can see all the players that have been brought in, brought out. Look at that. Roberto Firmino to Bayern Munich. That is huge. Hummel's out as well. Be interested to know where he's moved out to. But again, I'm going through these fast. If you guys want to take a look at where some of these players have moved, go pause the video. Check all that for yourself. In my team right here, Leipzig has been making a lot of moves as well. You would have seen, boys, bringing in 61 mil worth of players and profiting on 42 mil. Rudiger is going to be one of the players that we have sold. And let's get into game number 3 of the episode. Of course, since my brother was signed on that, well, he was signed literally as a free agent. He's a youth player, boys, being brought in. It was a £0 transfer fee, and they're hoping that it's going to work out for them. Game 3, though, he's still not in the starting 11. What is going on, man? I'm just waiting for my bro to make his debut. Will it ever come? Could he potentially be loaned out? We'll find out, boys, soon enough, I hope, man. It's just going to be hard for him adjusting to being a youth player and in the academy, of course, playing every single game for his team to now not playing whatsoever here with Leipzig. Let's get into this. Game 3, we're taking on Bayer Leverkusen. Gonna be a very, very tough matchup. Julian Draxler, you saw that graphic getting that hat trick in the last game. And, well, I mean, with 5 goals, you would have expected someone to get a hat trick, and it was just Draxler, man. 49th minute, 50th minute. We're literally into the second half already. We concede a goal. In this one, can you really blame me for conceding it? I mean, this was just a perfectly placed ball, perfectly striked. 1-0. Oh boy, we fall behind here at the start of the second half. But again, let's get another look at this one. It was just a great shot. I dove at the correct time, but it was just top bins right here. Top left-hand corner. Was literally never going to save it. Here it is. Yeah, wow. I did get a fingertip on it, but I needed to get a few more if I wanted to put that one out of play. Don't worry though, boys. My teammate's coming back, getting that equalizer in the 56th minute. And it's good to know that our attack is just, so dominant so far to start this season. It's probably one of the reasons why my brother hasn't been given much playing time, because our strikers right now are just scoring so many goals as we make it 2-1. It's going to be a fun season if we can continue to do this. 3 big wins to start things out. Could we be on our way to a Bundesliga title? And hey, man, maybe we could push forward in the Champions League, potentially win that. Would it be a dream come true? But it's early on in the season. We got plenty of time left, plenty of games left to be played. But so far, what a start. And speaking of Champions League, the groups have been announced. Here they are. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom because we need to get to the group that matters. PSG, Leipzig, Salzburg, and Fenerbahce. A very tough group. Going to be interested to see how this all plays out. But good news of our group coming out would soon turn in to some difficult news to hear. On the phone with my manager, and he had some news for me about my brother.
Joseph, I wanted you to be the first to know. Please let your brother know that he's been added to the loan list. I don't see a future with him at this team for now. He's promising, but he's just not ready.
So boys, just as soon as he arrives to the club, he may be leaving. This is going to be hard news to break to him, but it has to be done. Find out how he reacts to the news and what ends up happening to my brother in the next episode. Leave a like. We'll see you boys later.